This podcast is being recorded and produced on Gadigal land.
We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of this country and elders past, present.
We extend our respect to any First Nations, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people joining us today.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land.
Hey, Matt, you want to know
Yes.
something funny that I
What?
was just thinking before?
What?
You're wearing a hat today,
Yeah,
forward facing.
yeah.
Every time someone wears a hat forward facing, like AJ does it too, it reminds me of primary school.
Why? What, you reckon we should be wearing hats backwards?
I don't know, it just
I'm
reminds
going to show
me.
you what that looks like, and I reckon...
I like a backwards hat.
Oh, Brittney, I don't know about that.
I don't know, a forwards hat reminds me
We'll
of
ask
primary
the
school.
broadcast channel. I'll take
Forwards
a
or
selfie with
backwards?
forward and backwards, and they can tell me which one looks better.
Can you do it right now, please?
In the broadcast channel?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do 2 selfies and then
All
a
right.
poll.
Do.
I reckon backwards looks good. Like front is giving fucking primary school, Matt. Do you know what I mean? It's giving Macca's. It's giving Macca's uniform. Okay, we'll see what they say.
Okay, I've put it in the broadcast
Oh,
channel.
one
They're
person-
voting. What? They're voting already.
Backwards, see?
everyone says backwards.
Whenever I want to film AJ in the warehouse and he's got his hat on forwards, I'm like, put your hat backwards. Because I don't know, I just think everyone looks better with a backwards hat.
Okay, this is changing my life.
You look like you're going to school lunch and you got no hat, no plate.
You tell me this. You tell me this an hour into our recording session. Like, just to let you know as well, you look really shit today. So
No,
could you
it
just
just
put your hat
reminds me of
backwards?
primary
Like,
school. Look, there you go. 94 voted backwards, 22 voted front.
Shit, this is changing my life. But I just think a backwards hat is like embarrassing.
So I think a backwards hat is
Am
embarrassing.
I a millennial?
No, I think a backwards hat is embarrassing when it's a flat cap. Well, actually, I just find a flat cap embarrassing in general.
Do you reckon like this backwards hat? Like,
Yes, backwards hat looks better because you can see your face more, and I like that you can see a bit of your hair.
I feel like I'm metal militia vibes.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, I don't know actually.
And when it's front, you can't see any of your hair.
Good. That's the point.
What are you hiding under there?
The bald patch, bitch. Oh, well,
There you go, Matt.
okay. Look. Sorry. I'm still recovering from the weekend, if I'm honest. It was a
Oh.
big weekend. I said in the main episode, my clubbing era, it's coming to an end.
I'm glad because fucking mine ended about 6 years ago.
Yeah, mine ended about however many years ago, and then I had a bit of a resurgence, and it's been really fun. It's made me feel really young again. I've got blueberry stuck in my teeth. Hang on. But Arc Sydney,
Mm.
which is an iconic venue
Yeah.
on Oxford Street, or actually just off Oxford Street, but I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with Arc. If you've ever been to Oxford Street, have probably had a night at Arc. And unfortunately, that's never going to happen again because Arc has closed. I don't really know the story behind it. I think the lease is up.
Right.
So the building hasn't been sold because there's been talks about that for years, but Arc, the nightclub, has shut down. It's really, really sad because it's the first gay club that I ever went to. It was the first club I ever performed in drag at. It was not the first club I had a drag booking at. But yeah, it holds a lot of, it's the first, oh my God, I'm going to cry. It's the place where I first met Sky.
That's nice.
Oh, like, you know.
Am I going to feel that way when King Street shuts down in Newey and I met AJ there?
I don't know whether you will, but I think it holds a bit of different significance for you. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because the difference with like queer clubs is it's very much about community.
Yeah.
So you go to King Street, you don't really give a shit about anyone else in the room,
Which,
right?
by the way, I love that you found that photo of you in the karaoke room.
I know.
That was the night that we went
Yes.
out and lost my vlog camera.
I
And you've
know.
got a photo of you by yourself.
I know. We were putting photos in the broadcast channel the other day from way back in the day.
Yeah.
And there was one of me doing karaoke at King Street. That was taken by the professional photographer on the night and uploaded to their Facebook page.
Oh.
That wasn't just a photo we had taken.
You know what? I still like some bars on Facebook. Like, you
Mhm.
know, back in the day when they would upload the album, like clubs still do that.
Yeah.
So I still like some of those pages that I used to go to ages ago. Like one of them is Finnegan's in Newcastle. I don't know if it's like a pub on the corner that turns into a club. Did you ever go there?
Only once, yeah.
So I used to go there all the time when I was younger. And so every now and then when I'm scrolling on like Facebook, it'll be like Finnegan's added 300 new photos. And sometimes I just like open it and start
Just have a
swiping
look,
through.
yeah.
And all I can notice is like how fucked up everyone is.
Mm.
The nightclub photographers don't do anyone any favors. Like the photos are horrendous. Like everyone looks munted. And I don't know if it's just like because it's a big flash in a dark nightclub, but everyone looks cooked. Like no one looks good. And I'm scrolling
Right.
through. It's scary.
Mine are cute. I don't know what you're
No.
talking about. Although I was thinking, though, I was losing my train of thought because I was trying to think of the club that I used to go to in Newcastle. And I think it's called the Junction. Is it called the
SJ, Sydney Junction.
Sydney Junction? Yes. SJ's. And then there was another one, and it was like a house.
What?
It was like a house.
Oh, Fanny's? Like
Yeah,
Argyle?
Fanny's,
Yeah.
Fanny's. That's the one.
It's called Argyle now, but I don't know if it's still open or if it's shut down. Who fucking knows? I don't go clubbing these days.
No, I only ever went to Honeysuckle once, and that was with you.
Yeah, but that's like a bar pub.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it wasn't really a club, was it? But where did we go? Oh, we went to King Street after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, many a night at King Street. Too many nights at King Street, actually, to be honest.
You know what?
Yeah.
They have done it up and it's kind of way better now, but
Oh,
it's still
nice.
full of like
Well,
18-year-olds.
I was going to say, we'll have to go and have a night out. But no, I just told everyone my clubbing era is over. It's too much.
Yeah, I don't know how you've been clubbing at 30 years old.
Oh, my God. Seriously, I can't do it anymore. Everything hurts. It's so much fun in the moment. But then I said to my friend, actually, just last weekend, I was like, I don't like that, getting drunk and going out like this is like stealing happiness from tomorrow. And he was like, wow, that's really deep. And I was like, but it is. Like, I'm having
Yeah.
so much fun with
I know,
you
it's
right
always
now.
so fun in the moment,
We're
but the
having
next day is
fun.
just a write-off.
And then the next day I'm like, well, yeah, I think I just am at a phase now where, because my last clubbing era kind of ended because the pandemic happened. So we were forced to. But I feel like now I actually want to get up at like 6 o'clock. Okay. I actually want to get up at like 10:30 on a Sunday.
10:30!
Just like
I
smell
couldn't get
nature.
up at
You know what I
10:30
mean?
if I tried.
I just
Like,
wanna-
I couldn't sleep in till then if I tried.
Sundays are a sleep-in day. Like, why are you not sleeping in on a Sunday?
Because I physically can't.
I think you could if you tried.
No. Like, I can't sleep in on the weekend. Like, every weekend I go, okay, I'm going to try and sleep in. Boom. Eyes open.
That's crazy.
Because your body is, like, in a routine. Like,
Nah, see, I could be in a routine all week, and if I want to sleep in on a Sunday,
but I feel like
boom.
the routine has to be longer than a week for it to actually
Okay,
be a
so
routine.
true.
My dog's at my door going,
Well, but you've set that system up,
Yeah.
don't you think?
yeah, but it would be confusing for him if that was the rules 5 days a week and then all of a sudden
It changed. Yeah.
I don't reckon. I reckon you could teach the dog. Teach the dog. We've got weekends off walks, darling. Weekends off walks. Or get him a little walking pad. You know?
I've been
Sort it
so
out.
tempted to get one of those every time I see someone on TikTok being like, come do my steps on my walking pad. But then I'm like, is that one of those things that you would get and use once and never
Yeah.
again?
I'm not going to the gym anymore. I will go back, but I haven't been since before Kylie.
And you know how people like have
And
a
then-
walking pad and then they like read a book or whatever? I
Yeah.
don't think I can do two things at once like that.
Oh, I can. Yeah,
Really?
I've been putting my Kindle up on the treadmill at the gym.
And you can concentrate on like your body moving but then reading lines. I
All
don't
I'm
know
doing
if I
is
could-
walking, babe.
I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I've got the hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, no, it's
And I'd be
really easy.
focusing too much on my steps that I wouldn't be reading the words. But that's
No.
just me.
Well, the Kindle acts as like it goes in front of the screen where it says everything.
Okay.
So I'm not watching that or anything. I'm literally just walking, babe.
I could watch a show for sure, but I feel like
Yeah.
reading is a whole other level.
Anyway, the clubbing era is over. Era.
Era.
Clubbing era is over, and I'm saying rest in fucking peace. I'm actually really excited about it. I'm like, you know what? I think I might try yoga. Namaste, bitch. Namaste. I considered going sober actually,
Yeah,
And then,
I get tempted by that every now and then.
but then I thought we're about to go to America, and why the fuck would I try this?
Yeah.
And then go to Vegas and Coachella.
Yeah.
I don't think I could make it through Coachella sober.
But I think the whole point of going sober is to enjoy those moments
experiences.
without
Okay.
alcohol. Like
So
that's
should
the-
I go sober then?
No.
Oh. Well, maybe after America. But then,
Yeah.
then what about when we go to Dubai and stuff?
Go sober. That's the whole point of going sober, is you can enjoy life and go through life's biggest moments without it. I'm going to take the conversation back to, you know, the recovering party girl that we
Yeah.
spoke about ages ago on
Yeah.
TikTok. I still follow her, love her videos.
She still comes up all the time on my
Me
For You
too.
page.
By the way, look her up if you haven't already. Recovering party girl. She was my royal flush like a year ago. Anyway, she did a TikTok just recently and was talking about weddings. And I don't know if it was her that said it. I don't know. I think it was. But she said, like, unpopular opinion, but weddings have just become like a massive piss up, an excuse for everyone to get drunk. And she said, if you want to find out who your true friends are, have a wedding and make it a dry wedding. Say there's no alcohol being served and watch all your friends drop off. And then that just goes to show they're not really your true friends who want to like celebrate you. And if people like complain that there's no alcohol, it's like, why are you really coming to my wedding?
Wait, I kind of want to do that. I think that would be really fun
Yeah.
to do a dry
And if
wedding.
that's what you and your partner want to do and you want to have no alcohol at your wedding and just enjoy every moment, because you hear so many stories of people that get way too fucked up at their own wedding and then they black out or like don't remember the night.
Uh-huh.
So if like you as the couple want to have a dry wedding, do it and enjoy it for yourselves. And if any of your friends complain or like all of a sudden say they can't come or anything, then that just shows like why they really come into your wedding.
That's like a huge expense too that
Yeah.
you can cut out.
Yep. You could save 10, 15, 20 grand on drinks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, I like totally might have a dry wedding.
And by the way, does anyone have any stories about that? Because if you do, please send us an email. Email's always in the show notes. If you have any stories about weddings and drinking to any extent, I would love to know the tea.
Yes. Well, just checking the broadcast channel since we started recording, we've got 300 votes for backwards and 58 votes for frontways, and now I'm feeling really self-conscious.
Every time AJ has his hat forward, I say put your hat backwards because it reminds me of school.
Yeah, but see, like, hat backwards for me makes me feel like I'm trying to be a bad boy, and I'm like trying to like
Hat
serve a look.
forwards for gym, like if you're going to work out or exercising or out in the sun, but if you're just wearing it as a fashion accessory, backwards.
I don't know if I can get around this. But you know what? Slay, diva. Slay, I guess. I don't know. Next week, maybe I'll come with a hat on backwards. And I'll actually style it properly. And I might even buy a cool hat.
Yeah.
Might buy a cool hat, make it a look.
Yeah.
But see, I don't feel like backwards hat just trying too hard vibes. You know what I mean? Also, the only reason I'm wearing a hat is because I didn't do my hair this morning.
Yeah, fair.
Anyway, what stays in close friends?
What happens in close friends?
Yeah, that and all the rest of it. See you next Tuesday.